Tired of fighting crowds in ports like Nassau, where thousands of cruisers swarm the same beaches and shops, turning paradise into a packed frenzy? In 2026, smarter travelers are discovering underrated hidden gems that offer authentic beauty, fewer people, and unforgettable experiences. Let's count down the top 8. Hey cruisers, welcome back to the channel where we uncover the best ways to sail smarter and avoid the tourist traps. If you've ever docked in Nassau or similar megaports and thought, this is too crowded, you're not alone. Many classic stops are feeling the strain from multiple ships a day. But the good news for 2026? Cruise lines are expanding to quieter, more authentic destinations that offer incredible scenery, culture, and adventure without the overload. Today, we're counting down the top 8 underrated cruise ports and regions for 2026. For each, I'll share why it's a hidden gem, what makes it special, sample itineraries or lines visiting, and why it beats the overcrowded alternatives. These are based on emerging trends, cruiser feedback, and new 2026 schedules. Let's start with number 8. Number 8, Bonaire, Southern Caribbean ABC Islands. Part of the lesser-visited Aruba, Bonaire, Curaçao trio, Bonaire stands out for world-class snorkeling and diving right off the shore, no excursion needed. Why underrated? While Aruba and Curaçao get more traffic, Bonaire's crystal clear waters without the hawkers or packed beaches. Look for Holland America, Celebrity, and Princess itineraries in 2026, often combined with Curaçao for a relaxed Southern Caribbean loop. Number 7. Kaikoura, New Zealand. This coastal town on the South Island is a whale-watching paradise with dramatic mountains meeting the sea. Why underrated? Cruise lines space out visits to avoid overcrowding so it feels exclusive. Beats busy ports? Authentic Kiwi vibes, wildlife tours, and fresh seafood without the crush. Beats Nassau? Natural wonders over commercialized shopping. Look for limited calls by Silversea and Ponant in 2026. Pair with Bay of Islands for a quieter New Zealand cruise. Number 6. Kotor, Montenegro, Adriatic Sea. A stunning fjord-like bay with a medieval old town nestled against mountains, often called Europe's most beautiful hidden port. Why underrated? Smaller ships access it best, keeping visitor numbers manageable compared to Dubrovnik nearby. Beats Nassau? Walled city walks, history, and serene views minus the chaos. Look for Azamara, Viking, and Windstar small ship itineraries in 2026. Number 5. Valletta, Malta, Mediterranean. Baroque architecture, knight's history, and harbor views in a compact, walkable capital. Why underrated? Often skipped for bigger Italian or Greek stops, but it's a UNESCO gem with fewer megaships. Beats overcrowded Venice alternatives? Rich culture and forts without the canal crowds. Look for MSC, Norwegian, and Oceania visits ramping up in 2026. Number 4. Bastia, France, Corsica, Mediterranean. Pastel houses, a citadel, and Baroque charm on this Mediterranean island, far quieter than Ajaccio. Why underrated? New for 2026 with lines like Fred Olsen and Windstar discovering it. Beats Nassau? Car-free alleys, markets, and authentic French-Italian vibe. Look for emerging Mediterranean routes avoiding peak crowds. Number 3. Zadar, Croatia, Adriatic. Roman ruins, sea organ installation, and islands nearby. Modern art meets ancient history. Why underrated? Less hyped than Split or Dubrovnik, so fewer ships and tourists. Beats Nassau? Unique sound and light experiences and relaxed beaches. Look for Celebrity and Royal Caribbean alternatives in 2026. Number 2. St. John's, Antigua, Eastern Caribbean. Pristine beaches, 365, one for each day. English harbor history and rainforest hikes. Why underrated? Often overshadowed by St. Thomas or Barbados, but Antigua offers variety without the overload. Beats Nassau? Nelson's Dockyard UNESCO site and calmer vibes. Look for Princess and P&O itineraries focusing on lesser eastern stops. And the number 1 underrated destination for 2026 is Bonaire and Curaçao combo, but topping with Bonaire's sister, Wait, no. Ceuta, Spanish Morocco, North Africa, Mediterranean crossover. A Spanish enclave with Roman ruins, bazaars, and unique culture blending Europe and Africa. Why top hidden gem? Brand new for 2026 with Seabourn and Fred Olsen. Exotic without far travel. Beats overcrowded Gibraltar nearby? Spice markets and fortifications minus the monkeys and masses. These 8 are rising stars for peaceful and enriching port days in 2026.